Hey there, you're watching the Jessa channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more Acanthop Isle. We are here at the home of Lex Hennessy, Sienna Montavaria, and their little cute baby boy Kayin. You guys were here for the birth of Kayin some months back, and now it's time for him to turn into a child. It's time for his birthday. I've decided that we're going to have a nice birthday party, and we're going to do that later on today after Lex gets back from work. He is ready to go to work now. Let's take a look at where everybody is in the house. Sienna is in the bathtub on the ground floor here, having her morning bath. Very important for getting her peace of mind. Now, after Kayin turns into a child, Sienna will start going back to school. If you'll remember, Sienna is the school teacher over on Acanthop Isle. And here's Lex going off to work. But he doesn't have anything to worry about because Kayin is in the firm and kind care. There's Kayin asleep in his crib. The kind care of our nanny of the mainland and Acanthop, Nanny Willow. And she's doing a great job with him. She's trying to teach him to potty train. He's taking a little bit longer, and he hasn't even learned how to talk yet. That's all right, though. When it's time to grow up, it's time to grow up. We're just going to take the good with the bad with the ugly. And it's time... Lex just said goodbye to Sienna. That's so cute. Let's get some breakfast, though. Sienna, I would like you to serve some breakfast. Oh, let's do some waffles. I love waffles. And then I want you to get the house ready for the party later on today. Now, Willow has already bought a present for Kayin, which is great. And I'll show you it. It's right here. It came in the mail. It's a little parcel here. And that's Kayin's present. I'll put it out. Well, actually, I don't want to put it out because I don't want Sienna to autonomously open it until party time. Yay! She rolled some once about Lex and to play with Kayin, which we'll definitely do throughout the day. But it's important to think about who we want to invite to this party. I think we should invite some parents of some of the other kids. Definitely some kids from the orphanage. And definitely let's invite the Kimmerlys, who have 4 kids, 2 of whom they've recently adopted from the orphanage. And not much happening up here because Kayin's still sleeping. I've never been one to... Oh, I just noticed something really cool about the stove. When you cook on it, one of the burners gets really red. I didn't notice that. I've had that for years and I've never seen that before. Or I should say never noticed it before. So, while Sienna's doing that, I'm going to queue up some things I'd like her to do in her queue here. I'd like her to clean. She also has to go to work as well, too. Oh, she's back at work already. From 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and Lex is away from until 2 p.m. by his job here. So it looks like the nanny is going to be here. I'm going to make sure her hours are set to stay till past 2 o'clock. I'm going to have her stay till 3. Using the nanny controller here. I'm going to clock her out at 3 p.m. There we go. Just to make sure. Well, I just realized that the bathroom door doesn't close, probably because of the potty chair here. Let me fix that while I'm looking. I never have the walls up. I don't want it to block the tub, but I don't want it to block the door either. So let's see if this... I may not be able to keep it from blocking something. Let's see. Will you close now? Yay. Oh, Mr. Skunk is here. Mr. Skunk, listen to me. Hello, Mr. Skunk. You're stinky. His name is literally Stinky Skunk. And as you can guess, he is an NPC. You can't adopt him, and no one has ever been able to create a mod in order to do so. He just passes by. You can shoo him, I believe, but you take the risk of getting sprayed if you shoo him. I'm going to actually show you, and let's see if we can make Sienna's day really bad. Because I'm feeling in a mood. You can pet him, too. I don't know why you'd want to pet a skunk, but let's chase him off. She's like, don't spray, there's... And he comes up here. He will just hang out in the lot. He came with seasons, if I'm not mistaken. And he will go mess about in your flowers and that kind of stuff. Oh, and by the way, Sienna's supposed to go to work today. And so I'm going to send her to work real quick. She's going to be late to school today. She's already shooing him and she hasn't even got outside yet. Oosh, oosh. I'd like to know how many of you are fluent in Simlish. So I guess I have to pet him. Let's see if I can pet him. Sometimes if you pet him, he will... Nope. I guess he's already... We chased him off, so he's leaving. I don't think we can do it. Nope. Guess that's it. Oh well. We'll have to ruin Sienna's day some other time. Sienna, it's time for you to walk to work. Let's see. Walk to work. That's a wonderful feature that came with one of the later EPs. I want to say Freetime or Apartment Life. One of those two. Let me know if you know in comments if you are a Sims expert. And there heads Sienna off to work. Everybody makes mistakes, but don't make it a habit or this out of this, or Sienna will be in trouble. Because those kids were waiting for school. Uh-oh! And we have some trouble going on here. This is the only thing I hate about the toddlers. I can't stand this. I hate this interaction. It drives me nuts, the screaming. Watch this. Look at that. If they learn how to walk, sometimes they can get out on their own. And then the nanny's just gonna... And look at that. And the other thing I dislike about this animation so much is this. Let's see if we can see it. Yep, look at that. Isn't that horrible? That's his bottom teeth. An animator screwed up at Maxis and they never fixed it. So, yeah, it's just a very, very unpleasant, and he'll sit there and scream for a while, but, while the nanny just sits there and does nothing. I can't control her. If I do, I can mess up her routine. So all we can do is kind of... He'll stop crying after a while. Since no one's home... are you gonna let him out? Yay, finally! Uh-oh. A reset. And now, hopefully, she will teach him to potty train. Yay! Good job, Nanny. I love it how she doesn't do the potty training faces or stand there. She's just like, go poop, kid. So she will only get up. She has, like, I guess, a routine that's running in the background there. And she'll get up when he needs something. Otherwise, she'll just sit there. And Kayin can play with whatever toys he wants. That kind of thing. And good, she's cleaning. And she's teaching him how to talk. Yay! Good job, Nanny. So much better than the Maxis nannies. And did somebody just come home? Yay, Sienna came home. Excellent. Okay, Sienna, so it's time to get ready for the party. So we need, first of all, to cook some really good food. What do we have? We'll also need to serve drinks, too. Maybe we'll have it be a drink and dessert party. A drink and dessert and waffle parties. I'm going to go under the make choice here because when I go to the make, then it means that she'll just make it and put it in her inventory, which is what I want. I just have to catch her because if I don't stop her, she'll continue to make them. We're going to do some egg and cucumber canapes. Ooh, sounds fancy. I think canapes is a fancy word for little sandwiches. And after that, I'm going to have her serve drinks. And what'll it be? I have a lot of different things here. It can be lemon lime soda or milk or orange soda or root beer or chocolate milk, strawberry soda, cream soda, eggnog, fruit punch. Let's do fruit punch. And lastly, let's have some dessert. Let's serve some, we can do sweet ice, ice cream. Ooh, banana splits. Let's do a banana split. Oh, I'm so excited. And see, I don't want her to drink that. I want her to put that back. So put that back. Yeah, good. You can drink that later. And let's have her make now. Look at that. Oh, let's zoom in on this so you guys can see this. I get excited about the smallest things. Look at this. Oh, look at that. Oh man, now I want a banana split. In fact, I have the makings for it downstairs. I might have to do that after I'm done recording. You don't know, but recording's hard work and you need to refresh yourself afterwards. Okay, and I'm not going to stop you from having a banana split because, heck, it's a banana split. How can you stop somebody from having a banana split? That's so cool. Okay, so we have all the party stuff ready. Lex, it's time for you to call or go upstairs and bring it on here. And then I'm going to have, after the nanny goes, we're going to have to put Kayin's nice outfit on. So we're going to go to email, invitation e-card, which is my favorite way to invite people for parties. It's part of Monique's computer. I would never play without Monique's computer. Without Monique, I would not be simming. Do you hear that, Monique? If you're watching, there it is. The truth has been spoken. This is the upstairs library, which I haven't showed you before. It's just a cute little office. These shelves I love. They are empty shelves, and then I put all these books on there in the order that I like them. I much prefer that than the Maxis shelves. It's just more customizable to what your sim would actually put on and display on the shelves. It's a lot of fun, too. All of those books on the shelves, by the way, are actual individual bookshelves that the sim can pick something from. Okay, so we have our list here of people. They may not know. Yeah, they haven't yet met so I'm gonna have to find a different way to get the Kimmerlys over here because they haven't met the Kimmerlys yet. So that means Senna is a great friend of theirs, so we will have her come over. And we will have Willow Storkway, the real one, come over. That means that there's going to be a slight Twilight Zone moment here before the old nanny, before the nanny who looks like Willow leaves, who is Willow in my mind, leaves and the real Willow shows up. So actually, let me not do this. I changed my mind about that. Let's... I know how to do this. I have a mod in, which I quite like, which is really good for helping you to meet Sims you haven't met yet. And it's a very simple concept in that you can just look the Sim up in the phone book. So, you know, for storyline purposes, you can use any reason you want to for how this works out. And so I'm going to put this phone book on an OMSP. I have a lot of phone book mods that look like phone books. So the college adjuster, the visitor controller adjuster, the census tool. But I am looking for, let's see, I know it's in here. So, oh, I know where it is. This particular modder chose to put it back with the phones. Here it is. This is by Phenoh. P-H-A-E-N-O-H. Fino. She's a mod over at Mod The Sims. And a creator there. And so you have this phone book that looks like a stack of phone books. See how that works there? See how I did that? Okay. So you can look up the number. So let's look up the number of the Kimberlys. So all it does is it shows you every single sim available in the hood. And once you look that sim up, they're added to your relationship panel, and then you can then... And then you can add them, basically. So, Kimberlys. So this is Boyd Kimberly, this is Nan Kimberly, and these are just the sims that they don't know yet, I believe, that are showing up here. So I'm gonna put Boyd's number in here, and so he has now met Boyd. So now we can go over, and since it's just about 3 o'clock, at any moment, our good nanny, who's right here. And where'd she put the kid? Willow, where'd you put the baby? Oh. There he is. Never mind. Isn't he cute? He's having something to eat. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really like the nanny. This nanny, by the way, is not the Maxis NPC, the Maxis nanny that you are so familiar with. This is a custom nanny by Christian Love. Out of all the modders, and I love so much of what the modders have done, but Christian Love is one of my top 3, I'd say. Monique and Christian Love are up there, definitely. Just because Christian Love has done such things that are so helpful to my game. And this nanny NPC and the all-in-one nanny NPC. The all-in-one NPC, which is not a nanny, and this nanny NPC, which is only a nanny, are indispensable to me in that I can now have playable sims work around the neighborhood, and that fits into my playstyle like a T. And I really, I don't know what I would do without those modders. I wouldn't be playing The Sims, that's for darn sure. It would be way too frustrating. Sometimes I'll watch an occasional Let's Play when I'm trying to find other Let's Players. And the only other Let's Player that I really like that I found is Siri Sims. If you haven't checked her channel out yet, please do so. She's a great Sims Let's Player. But she's the only other one that plays similarly to the way I do. But when people play vanilla, I can't deal with it. It's too much nonsense for me to deal with. Okay, so we have the nanny here. Let's head on upstairs. After we have recovered, or I should say I have recovered from my momentary flip out of where she put the baby. Where'd you put the baby? And now let's go over and do an invitation e-card. And she will leave. So while I'm going to zoom out so we can watch, because she should leave any moment now. And hopefully this worked, and we can now invite the Kimberlys, Boyd Kimberly. Can we not? That's A to Z. Yep, looks like we still can't, so I'll have to call him on the phone, or actually what I will do, come to think of it, is I will just use a mod to get him over here real quickly. We have a party to get on. I can't be messing around with this crap. This is important business we have to do. I'm going to invite Aline Withers over, and then later on I will find a way to invite the kids over. Aline is the orphanage person. Let's see, who else? Idris. A lot of these people they don't know very well, but I think that's it. See, some of these friendships, this green denotes a friendship here, and so I don't know how he got to be friends with Wesley Bergeson. That happened when he was not under my control. I can't, there's no one else I really want to have here. I'm mostly thinking about parents. So yeah, I think that's it of those people. So he will do that, and then a pop-up will come up in a minute. But it's time to... I really do dislike doing parties, but we're going to do it anyway. The reason why I don't like doing it is because I do not like the timer on them. I'm also going to throw a house party because the invitation e-card does not actually start a party, if I remember correctly. All it does is invite the Sims over. So this actually will is the same. Oh, good. There's more people in here. Yay. Oh, good. Here's the kids. Anton Lockhart, Miyabi-chan, Lockhart Kimmerly, Nan Kimmerly, Cicely Kimmerly, Boyd Kimmerly. The other reason why I don't like doing Maxis parties is that sometimes, for reasons unknown, not everybody shows up, which is annoying. Let's see. Because if you're a person like myself, kind of control freaky, you want those people to show up. You invited them, they better show their butts up. I'm also going to have Lucy come, who I think Sienna would get along well with. And Colin, who's part of the orphanage. You can invite Alphonse. Alphonse is the dog over at the Easter house. That's great. You can be like, hey, Alphonse, you want to come over? Ruff, ruff, ruff. All right, but you didn't have to be so rude. I'll call you later. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm just trying to think if I have everybody. And does she have a romance? Oh, yes. Remember, do you guys remember months ago that Sienna and, Sienna and Cinna, whose names are very close, and this is Cinna over here that I'm highlighting, and this is, and Sienna, who we're playing down here, had a big love romance fight going over William, who is fondly referred to in the neighborhood as Little Willie. I'll leave you to figure out why on your own. But yeah, she still has a romance thing going with him. Love Dies Hard in Acanthop. That's the name of the first Acanthop novel. Love Dies Hard in Acanthop. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else. Anyone else? Kathy, we'll leave her to her romance with Deva right now. Okay, let's accept. Okay, so people are accepting left and right, and I think I forgot to invite Cinna. Hey, Lex, go back up there and invite Cinna. We can't skip out on Cinna. Cinna, there we go. So I am not sure as to why he got fewer people on his list than she got on hers. I'm guessing it's because who he knows compared to who she knows. And there's the nanny. Here's everybody coming over. Yay! Party time. So baby is everybody's here. Party started, but I'm going to pause for a moment because I want to get the baby into his clothes. So the quickest way to do that, actually, is to go over here, click on the toddler. I could go upstairs and send him to the changing table and all that kind of stuff, but we want to get business going. So that's one of the reasons why I use mods so much. Dress me in every day. And that will automatically, as you can see, without any fuss or bother, throw him into his everyday clothes. Because I can practically hear the screams in the comment section of, oh my God, Jessa, I have to know where that mod is from. I'm gonna hyperventilate. I will tell you right now. Don't hyperventilate. It's okay. This is a mod by Pescado. It's actually not. It's like all of his mods, of course, it's very widely used. But I don't hear people talking about it too often. They tend to talk more about the Gussy Up plugin, which I also have, or Numenor's Clothes Rack, which I also have. But I have found that this is the quickest way. It doesn't involve anything, putting anything into the queue. It doesn't involve the sim having to do the twirly animation. None of that. It just, boom, changes their clothes. I love to use the Gussa Yup plugin in other circumstances, which is by Christian Love, Christian Love's work is available on Mod The Sims 2. But this is just the best way for dealing with toddlers, which is why I put it in every lot for the young kids. When I just want to change that kid's clothes and get on with it, this is it. So this is called the Clothing Tool. It is available from More Awesome Than You. Maddie is what it's called in the community. It's been called Maddie for years. More Awesome Than You. The story of which is a long story. I remember when that forum first came around, but Pescado he's not the most agreeable person, let's just put it that way. And he was having a disagreement with somebody else at another forum, and so he named his forum More Awesome Than You, as in more awesome than your forum. So yeah, that's where that name came from. Anyway, a little bit of Sim 2 history for you there. So we have party time here. Now we have gone for a little bit of time on this episode, so the party is just starting, but I'm going to end this episode here so we can come back and begin the next episode with all the drinks and the food and grow Kayin up into a beautiful little baby boy. Little baby boy. Did I say baby boy? I meant a child, but you know, to me, they're all babies. So I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below and encourage me. It really does encourage me, all your wonderful comments, and keep them coming. I love it. I love to read them all. Thank you so much. And if you loved what you saw, join the party, the ever-growing party, and subscribe. I'll see you back here at Acanthop for part 2 of Kayin's birthday. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Get every new Jessa channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.